one of the things.
All right.
Yeah. Um.
So yeah, the support systems and the absolute
Yeah. It's just like
uh,
their
that's not
entire
what I wanted.
a lot of Japanese social structure, and this doesn't apply to everyone, but a lot of Japanese social structure is very much about system of honor and of self-support and stoicism, which great if you subscribe to like Bushido, but Bushido is kind of irrelevant in an age where the samurai is kind of dead. I don't mean that to be insulting,
But it's kind of been that way for.
but it's like, oh, yeah, like you have this weird mix of like super. Like, let's put it this way: if you look at Nintendo's corporate structure, that is not at all how regular corporate structure works in Japan. Like, it's way friendlier, it's way more like leveled out, which is both good and bad. Like, the good part of it is that everybody gets an equal say, like nobody's treated like they're useless,
I would hope so.
and senior staff, doesn't get super preferential treatment. But at the same time, it also means that it's really easy to let a bad idea slip in with a lot of the good ones. You. What? For what it's worth, I think the Switch actually is very attractive to me.
I mean,
I just hope its battery life isn't hot garbage.
well, I mean, I think it was Loxton who was going on about how the battery might end up being a lot like with a laptop, how while it's plugged in, it's gonna be great. Processing's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
But then when it's in the handheld mode, it's gonna be a lot slower in order to conserve battery life.
I mean, for what it's worth, there's a reason why Nintendo tapped Nvidia to do their hard stuff. Because, you've seen the 1060, 1070, 1080, which if you're not a PC gamer.
I love my 10.
Oh yeah, no, it is a god card for the cost that they charge for it, and the amount of power that it sucks is minimal. Like, so basically, what's inside, or what's rumored to be inside the Switch, is basically a heavily customized, high efficiency version of the Tegra 4 chipset. Tegra 3 is kind of what's out there on Android phones, high-end Android phones right now, and tablets and stuff, which the tablet market is dying. But it's really interesting because you have these full systems on a chip things that are just fully capable of handling. Oh, cool, a boss. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Cutscenes.
We got Colony Laser.
Great.
All right, awesome. Look at that. That's not good. Yes, Zero.
All right. God, that burns. I don't know, man. Dr. Pepper kind of stings.
Dr. Pepper, you've been holding out on me?
Which, I don't offer people drinks. I am a terrible host. That's why you've been doing all the talking. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay, boss started.
Yeah, no, see, here's the thing. This boss fight is way harder if you're obviously on easy. And
It's still very, like...
He's still putting you through your paces.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can't you have to actually pay attention.
Yeah.
Jump or dash, whatever it takes. Usually I dash under that laser. There you go. See, if you time it right, you can just dash right into his face and just cut him up. Oh, I just remember what was in that room with the extra life in the plant stage. That was an extra substank in normal mode.
Oh.
You're only allowed 2 substanks in easy mode because the game figures, they'll figure it out.
Also, probably, like, everything gives you, like a giant HP pack anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
Wounded Edge.
Alright there. Alright, we're gonna go all Yamishi on this one, huh?
Really?
I'm bringing this up
Uh,
only for this one-off joke that only 3 people.
uh,
Guys, we'll not talk about this. Trust me. We'll just leave this alone.
all right,
you
all
can't-
right, let's.
You can't see it, but he's sighing, and he's nodding his head left and right, and he's looking down at the floor in shame. And I don't want to tell this story just because I feel like it's gonna sound really mean, especially because everything happened. But yeah, long story short, yo, quit being edgelords in college. We're in college.
Yeah, I mean,
Mind you, we're of the age where when we went to college, we knew people that were literally fedora tippers. I was a fedora tipper. Then I realized fedoras are dumb looking when you don't have like.
it's
suit.
actually a Tribly.
These are a kind of fedora. Don't.
Well, yeah, no, I'm.
I get that. Look, if you want, we can
I'm
draw.
saying-
You want to draw a chart for the audience? Do you want me to
No.
like just take a pen out and then let's scan this and insert it into the?
No,
the imagery?
no, that sounds like extra work that I don't want to do in editing. I don't have an editor. I don't have a Barry.
That's true.
I wish I had a Barry. Barry's
Yeah.
a cool guy. Yeah, no, like it was probably maybe
6 years.
Yeah, it's like six to 8 years when we were in college, and there is still like a gap because I'm 28. You're what?
20.
Yeah, so 2 year age gap, but still, we knew fedora tippers. They most of them grew out of it. We grew out of it.
Yeah. Like looking back on that phase of my life, there are some things I've said there that I will not repeat in public. And if any of you ever find those things that I've said, I'm really sorry. Listen to me. No joke. There's some shit you will say in college, in high school. There are things you've done. There are things that at the time you were very proud of, but when you look back on it, you realize real quick how horrible that is.
Yeah, but it's also like in high school, it's like you're still sort of figuring out your own identity, which, you know, feel free to experiment with shit. Feel free to like.
So how this part works is you need to lure the enemies over to where you need them to explode to
That's neat.
going forward.
That's neat.
This is actually, I think, from like Mega Man 4 on, the mechanic where this showed up a lot. Because they were too lazy to design a level and said, fuck, just blast your way through the level.
That's
So one of the
actually
neat
cool.
tricks is that depending on the angle you hit them from with your beam saber chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep talking. Yeah, college. It's
Yeah, so
college,
it's
high
like,
school. It's
Yeah, it's like you're still with high school especially. Like you're still trying to find your own identity. You're trying to find out who you are. You know,
You're trying
your
not to be
friends
that dude in the room who doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Like, when you turn about 21, you start realizing real fast, and especially once you turn 24, that it's okay to not know what you're doing. Just ask, and people will happily help you figure it out.
Oh yeah.
But until
Like-
then, you think you're on your own.
But,
And in many cases, you might be, but, you know, still. Holy crap.
like high school, it's kind of less important to really like create this huge identity for you. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
high
if,
school, focus on, like, go to school, guys. Go do stuff. Like,
yeah,
go have
it's
experiences while your parents are willing to pay for them, because let me tell you,
Cool. It's cool to just like hang
If they-
out, do nothing.
if your parents straight up said, hey, we're willing to pay for a trip to California, you best go to that trip to California. Because tell you what, when you're in college, you're like, no, you're paying for that.
Yeah, so ultimate point we're making. High school, don't worry too much about making like a huge impression on things because you might not actually like be around those people that long. And
I forgot to tell you about this level's gimmick, didn't I? Yeah, you have to go through each level and then climb your way back out.
That's kind of annoying, but whatever.
Really? Oh, so that drill guy is there for a reason. You should probably grab his weapon with your... Because it'll let you drill through the rocks above you. I think. More drip damage. There you go.
Alright.
You can only drill left and right, but you'll be able to. Oh, cool. So they stay destroyed. Okay, because in some variations of this mechanic, Capcom or Inti Creates decided to not particularly friendly about it. Oh man, oh man.
So we'll finish up the rest of this on this.
Yep.